It is that moment that we've all been waiting for. We've ascended to the top. We have faced our demons and fought all our deaths that we could. But who gives a fuck about that? Hello everybody, it's Victor Ninja Leader Jaeger, and this is the finale, the end of everything, the all be all we all, cause we do all, know all, overpowered all. Ending to Road to Persona 5. Persona 3 Portable.
I didn't mind it.
What's going on?
It's been a long time coming, and this video coming out, Persona 5 has released and has already dropped, so the road has kind of ran into the wall and kind of went through it, kind of. But I digress. There's funny things with trying to get videos about Persona 5 up now with Atlas and their whole little, well, we don't want you spoiling the game, but hope you all enjoy it too and let your friends know it's a good game. But again, I digress. So I'll do what I've been doing for the other 9 parts and finish the 10th part with me commentarying part 10, my fight against Nyx. So how I always have to start these fights out, I'm going to tell you what I came into this battle with. So, if you saw the end of the last part, I was an overpowered god. No one could stop me. None of them could stop me. So, came into this fight, I believe Victory Me was level 96. I guess was 91. Yukari was 91, and Akihiko was also 91. So, way above the levels that you need to be qualified to defeat Nyx. So, check this shit out. To defeat Nyx, you had to be level, no, you had to kill him fucking 13 times, as many Arcanas is. So I decided to go ahead and use Messiah to fight him. So the first one, I believe he is using the Fool Arcana. So right there, look, 598 points of damage. I go ahead and scan him, but most of the time it's kind of pointless because he dies quicker than I get a chance to scan him with. So I brought my character, of course, because I had the strongest damn persona in the game. I think Orpheus Talos is the strongest one after Messiah, but Messiah's the evolved version, so who fucking use downgraded versions? Yukari healing, that's pretty much the only thing she's good for, and there goes down the first form of Nyx. And I really fucking loved it when every time he changes, he has this speech with him that he always does with each one. It's kind of something that relates to the next Arcana I think he's going to, or the Arcana, yeah, the Arcana he's about to change into. And the phrase, "The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed," and shit like that. So he goes through all that monologuing. I could cut that out, but that's who want to do that. So now we're on Magician, the second Arcana, and he changes the fire. I wasn't worried because no one was weak to fire here, so my worries were gone. But back to what I was saying. Yukari is healing pretty much. I guess is here for buffing because she has all the buffing stats, the accuracy and evasion boosting, the attack boost, the defense boost. I think near the end of the battle I kind of gave up on doing that. I went for just straight out attacking, only using the attack boost and the evasion boost when needed, because I decided I need to hit him before he killed me. In a way, I was a little afraid because even at the end, this game likes to let you know that just because you're overpowered doesn't mean we're not gonna smack your shit, boy. That's about how that makes you think. So here we are, just smoothly dodging everything. He keeps trying to hit us with his fire. We're not for that. This mixtape can stay with him. And now it's my turn. I decided I'll just hit him with my little toothpick compared to him and did 890 points of damage. Again, I'm a fucking god. You can't stop me. I grinded for this shit. I own this. So Nyx changes again, and he goes to his third Arcana, the Arcana of the Priestess, or the BJ. Kind of fucking hilarious. So I decided to scan him here only because when his Arcana changed, the Arcanas kind of have a there's different weaknesses. Mostly, it generally stays with him being nullified to Hama Amuda because that'd be kind of stupid if you get one shot unless you're using Satan with I think it's Armageddon, which you could buy Armageddon, which I didn't buy. Probably would have made the end of the fight go a little bit quicker. This fight's 31 minutes long, so I'm not too mad about that. As you can see, I'm pretty much cleaning through every attack he throws at me. I haven't had to really heal. Now he used my Bufala, and unlike Mitsuru, I couldn't find the item that would let Akihiko be null and void to ice damage. So my loss. Nyx hopefully gained something from it. So there I go using God's Hand to finish him off with a critical. Now he's changing his Arcana. The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. Celebrate life's candor, its brilliance, its magnificence. And to be perfectly honest, when I first played through Persona 3 for Fest on the PS3, because I had downloaded it was a downloadable game on PlayStation Store on PS3. So I bought it and I got as far as the fight with where you fought the Hanged Man one on the bridge, and I didn't get past that part because my PS3 got the yellow light of death. So I had to give up on all my data. Plus I was playing P4 at the same time too, and I had reached Nanako's dungeon, the Heaven. So I was a little bit pissed about that. Then I went ahead and I had also bought the CD too, because I had the fatback on PS3, which allowed me to play PS2 disc certain ones. I think all, but mostly certain ones. So I lost my data for that. And then I decided to get the emulator for it, because I'm not going to tell you how, but I just got it. And I was playing the portable version. That's how I knew about this version and the changes in this version and stuff like that. So I got that version and I was playing on normal difficulty, and then I got stuck on the chariot, the fortune and strength fight, because I was under leveled and I didn't have a persona that could do enough damage to them quick enough before, well, they slayed me. And I had saved the night of the operation, I believe. The night before. Yeah, the night before, or the morning before actually, in the classroom, I think, before the operation, I believe. So I couldn't go grinding Tartarus so that I could get stronger and pass it. And I was so weak that I couldn't hope to just win it by dumb sheer luck. So I pretty much fucking got frustrated with the game and gave up on it. Now this time through, you saw I kind of struggled again. They brought back past nightmares and told me, hey man, remember when we slayed you that time? I'm not gonna let you forget that. So back to the fight. Yukari here, she is dizzy because she got hit double time with a Zeo based skill, lightning. Agus fell, but baby girl don't stay down. I don't believe I had made her go Orgia mode in this fight, only because I wanted her. I didn't want to waste any time with any cooldown. I needed her always either buffing us or attacking when she could. So I don't think electricity worked on him in this stage, so I just punched him. Now he electric breaks Akihiko, so not too worried, because I knew he was still gonna attack Yukari and Agus. And even then, even though he downed them, it just became an inconvenience because he couldn't deal enough damage to us quick enough for me to warrant to be afraid of him. There, finish that for him with a critical. Now, I believe Nyx is getting like really scared of me. He's like, who is this nigga? Who is this guy? You need to chill out. I have no chill. I told you, I grinded so I could slay Nyx as quickly and as easily as possible. So this Arcana, I don't think he lasts until the end of my next turn. I believe he does. I just went ahead and went for the win, just in case, because I wanted to get damage off of him anyway, but we didn't miss. He didn't even dodge. He just stood there and didn't miss. He's like, try me. Fucking try me. So I really kind of do regret not using Orkia mode, even though, as you see right there, he blocks physical attacks. So I'm like, okay, magic's the way we gotta go with this. We're doing pretty consistent damage, though. I've noticed that. He tries to hit me with the Fatal Hand, he succeeds, gets a crit on me, and then I don't like the attack. I was afraid I'd get hit with another crit, but yeah. But then he gets to attack 3 times, and I was like, why? And then I was like, yeah, the critical lets him attack him, let him attack again. So we're back at it again. I didn't try to press a slash attack, but I guess it fucking worked because it was slash damage. I don't care. Garudine finished him off, so then that's that Arcana change right there. At the 10-minute mark, and I'm gonna be honest with you, right now I kind of lost count. I lost count, and I can't read Roman numerals like that. I think that was 5, so this is 6 now. I think V is 5. V is 5. 5 is V. Yes. I believe. Fucking don't know. So at this point it was just bash him before he can bash me. So really what made me decide to this final team for this fight, Yukari, I finished off her social link, so I got the danger, so I'm just gonna say that right there. And so did I finished Ice's social link too, so I maxed both of theirs out, so I was like, I might as well bring them. Just that reason alone, kinda. Then, and here, this was the one part I was afraid. I was decided, should I cure her now or not? Because I feel like she's gonna heal her, and she healed them. She fucking healed them all the way. I mean, it wasn't that much of a problem, but she healed them, and it kind of irritated me. Just a little bit, not a lot, just enough that I was pissed enough. So, but I chose Yukari and Igus for those reasons, because I finished their social links, and because their skills are kind of the most useful. Ken's a whiny little bitch. To me, he's a whiny little bitch. I don't really like Ken like that. He's decent. Koromaru isn't that useful to me. And Mitsuru, I didn't want to use Mitsuru only because she probably would have helped this fight go a little faster after because of the mind charge and then Bufa dying. But other than that, I really didn't need her. And I chose Akihiko only because of his debuff skills. He lost in his level up. He loses his only physical move, which I think was Sonic Punch was the only one he ever learned. So other than debuffs and Zeo, he's just his fist. So in all actuality, I could have either swamped Yukari or Akihiko from Mitsuru just to get someone who could at least do damage on kind of my scale. But I didn't feel like having to level up Mitsuru to that point either. So now I think he had an Arcana change. And so we're just striking him again. And I was thinking at this point, I was like, he has no way he could beat me. The only way I could lose this fight, literally just took a turn and not attack. Then he uses power charge. And I'm letting you know right now, this is the funniest thing. He never got to use that power charge. Check this out. He never got to use that power charge because I think this is the only form he uses a physical hit other than that almighty attack, I believe. But I don't think that counts as getting the boost from his power charge. So look, we kill him, right? There he goes with a little spiel. The Arcana is the means to develop real. To find one's true path, one must seek guidance amongst uncertainty. So he changes, right? Check this out. He turns to justice. Then it's Igus's turn, right? So now I go ahead and scan him and just go ahead for God Hand because there's no point of me even wasting my time with not using it. So remember that power charge from earlier as his turn is getting ready to come out after Akihiko's. So I hit him with I decided to lower his defenses because kill him quicker. Now he goes for the Hamo. And I think power charge goes away after that. I believe power charge goes away even if you don't use a physical move. And then he goes for my Hama. He kills Akihiko and Igus, but I had Homunculus to take the blow for them. Then I find out that again nulls Hamu and Mudo skills, and I think he nullified all physical attacks. Didn't matter because this next attack from I guess. Oh man, excuse me about that one. Next attack by Aegis would kill him. But there we go, another Arcana down. This is the halfway point of the fight. So this is 6, or was the last one 6? Or is it just that the last one, 13, took too long to kill? I can't remember. Again, still can't count Roman numerals. I believe this is 8. Should probably look that up on my phone. It's a simple thing to do. So, you know what? I really want to, like, throughout this whole game, you see he's reflecting magic. But throughout this whole game, oh Mahmuda, it was, beating it was pretty fucking amazing. I didn't think I could get it done in a decent time. Yeah, I didn't think I'd actually beat the game like that. I really think I want to do this for P4, and my idea, since, and I'll do another video really talking about it, but since you can't really do a let's play of Persona 5 unless you want to, if you want to just like walk right into that strike, like you see the red X and it's like no crosshair and you still go through, and when you got the needles piercing through and you're questioning, why did this happen? That's kind of something I don't want to do, but I could do something like this with the bosses, I believe. I believe something like that. Show no story elements, but just the bosses. And probably explain small details and keep it as unspoilery as possible. And I feel that would work, and if you all like that idea, let me know. I'll gladly do it. I'll do P5 and then go back and work on P4. Or do P4 and then work on P5 and, you know, have it as a series and then work my way back on P1 and 2, because why not? Passion project, kinda, a little bit, boss battles, but with commentary. It's something unique, something different, you know. So we're at this point where we killed the form where it pretty much nullified all all types of magic. So we were stuck just hitting him, which was fine by me. We were running low on SP anyway. I had tons of Somas in my backpack ready to just pull out to slay him. So go for the Zeodyne, 431, and it got to this mark at this point where I noticed that he kind of was taking not as much damage, but we were still doing significant amounts of damage to him. And there he goes, physical. See that power charge, remember that earlier that he wasted on Hamo? Probably would have been best if he saved it here, but he don't listen to us. Nyx doesn't listen to you. You can't change your future. I did. So go ahead, slays him. And since magic's the only way to go, finish him with the Gerudyne. I believe he died. No, he didn't. He held on with the grace of God. So, in situations like these, I hate the fact that Aegis has no magic at all whatsoever, other than debuffs. And I'm thinking, what do I do? Well, I haven't raised my accuracy in a couple of turns. Probably do that, right? So, and then Akihiko's gonna go ahead and attempt to finish Nyx off with the Zeodyne. So it misses. I didn't see that coming. And there goes that power charge I be telling y'all about. And there goes the Deathbound power charge. So he's actually trying to survive now. This is where the fight gets a little bit more hype, where I actually have to get with my chair and focus and make sure we don't die. So I go ahead and use Salvation because it would cure us all the way. I wish it would cure our SP. I believe there's a fusion spell for that. I didn't want to take the time to get it, so now Yukari goes ahead and finishes off this form of Nyx. Now the Arcana shows all revealings of Nyx, and in the face of disaster lies opportunity for renewal. Arcana of the day, if you guessed it, it is the Hanged Man. And I believe if you like really paid attention to all your social links that you did, maybe these sayings kind of go with the person you probably did the social link with, I believe. So like that hanged man, I think the hanged man in this game is the little girl you meet in the park who her parents are arguing and fighting all the time, and she wants you to like help her kind of make them realize that, hey, you have a daughter and you need to pay attention to her. So it's little neat things like that that kind of make you want to get invested in the game, stay invested in it, instead of, okay, fuck social links, I'm just gonna go fight shadows every day, max out my level, and then I don't need goddamn social links because I'm level fucking 100. No one's gonna stop me. I can fuse any persona who won't, which isn't the case. If you remember in the beginning, I have Aegis' maxed social link persona, and if I did a new game plus, I would be able to focus all my time on getting all the social links done. It just makes you feel good that you helped all those people and helped them solve all their problems. You're the cool guy everybody can talk to because your edge it's like a smooth edge, so everyone can come to you and they know they won't get stabbed. It's like it'll just flow down off you, won't affect you, and you help them with their problems. If only that worked in real life, I guess. I don't got the type of hair like that. I don't know what hair gel he uses or anything. So now he does another Arcana shift, and now it's finally the Arcana of Death. This part took me about 10 minutes to beat this form, only because he is not only the most resilient form, he does the most in this form. See, I sense death. Next is True Arcana is death. And this whole fight made me question something. Fuka, every other boss in Tartarus, you couldn't even tell me what their weakness was. But here we go with Nick, and you can just read this man perfectly. I don't appreciate that. So I get a crit the first time, but he doesn't fall because all our attacks are impossible against this. And you see he only took 201 from that Gerdu dying, which lets you know he's not for our shit today. He is definitely not for our shit today. So I decided I need all the buff ups and need to throw all the debuffs I can because we're in for a cookie of a fight. He's level 76 at this point. I'm thinking, well, there's a 20-point difference between my level, my persona level, and your level. So I should be able to just slay you, but that's not true. Nyx is for none of that. There he goes with Zeodon, and I'm surprised he didn't attack Aegis and Makari, but then he attacks Aegis with Bufadon. So I believe he was just trying to go down the road, hit everybody. He's like, fuck you guys for putting me through all this. I just want to end your world. Just lay back and let it happen. I'm not for that. Not when I have the Messiah on my side. So I'm doing the most damage to this guy. Thing, he, she, whatever it is. I think Nyx is a girl. Who cares? Who knows? So at this point again, doing all the buffs and debuffs I can, so I can do maximize the amount of damage I can do to Nyx. That's pretty much all this battle came down to. It was nothing difficult. If I was a lower level, I'd probably have way more time, and this fight would have took longer. Also, what made this fight take fucking longer is his seamless glow. Now, I don't remember what happens if I hit him when he has that thing up, but I didn't want to take a chance of hitting him when that was up. And he had the defense. You know, she told me, wait, something strange about Nyx. I have a bad feeling about this. Hold your attack. So usually I don't listen to Fuka, but I hold my attacks these turns. I just put up the guard. Because I believe that if I hit him when he has Moonless Glow up, he absorbs that damage and sends it back at me or some shit like that. And it actually worked out for me blocking because he tried to hit me with that Zeodon. I ain't for that. Nope. You ain't fitting it. Aegis my girl. So Moonless Glow still up. Take another turn, just go ahead and defend. I pop a Soma eventually. I forgot when. Eventually I do pop a Soma because Akihiko's pretty much out of he's pretty much out of SP. And then came the annoying part. Every time I threw up a buff, he would take it away the moment Akihiko's turn in. And there goes that quick button press where I keep forgetting to move it and I guard it, so I wasted a turn right there. That's the points he could have been dead by, but it's all good. And now with Aegis, I was really contemplating. It was at this point I was contemplating whether I should even waste my time on debuff, since he's just gonna take one of his 2 turns take away my debuff. But he didn't get rid of his debuffs. I mean, my buffs, his debuffs. See, look at that. He immediately takes it away. So there was no. I think at some point I did decide to just go out and straight on attack him instead of wasting my time, because I guess this turn she boosts attack with the only one who could make use of it would be Akihiko. So if Akihiko really, like the attack boost, that's the only thing he could really make the most of. So I just decided to just wail on him. That's pretty much it. I'm pretty sure if I just hit the rush button and just rushed him for the rest of this fight, I could have finished him off quicker than I did now. See, here I go with the attack. I go ahead and use that idea that even if he's going to just erase it, might as well get one boosted attack off at least. And yeah, one boosted attack, and then do as much damage as I possibly could to him. So there he goes to the Kaja. There's some moves that you'll never use if you've played enough Persona games. You know, okay, I'm gonna use these moves and never use these because these moves are pointless and these moves are the best moves to use. And for, let's say, a challenge, you don't. Let me phrase that differently. For some type of, like, just to try out different moves, you might find different moves that you actually like better than those mainstream moves like God's Hand or what's that multi-hit one? I can't remember it right now. I didn't have it on Messiah. If it wasn't on Messiah, I didn't have no use for it. That's how I feel about it.
It's useless.
So there goes Nyx with his, I think this is the last time he used Moonless Glow. No, this is not the last time he used it. This is his second time using it. He uses it one more time against me, I believe. Yeah, I think he uses it one more time against me. So I just go ahead and again defend. I should have took the chance and attacked him. Yeah, I probably should have took the chance and attacked him. This could have helped the fight go by so much faster. But it's not really speed here. It's more of enjoying the battle and getting it done. So no, he does not use it one more time against me. This is the last stretch. He is trying to hold on to whatever dear life he or she's dear life. So there goes the last almighty attack he'll ever use against me, probably. Again, New Game Plus. There I go, quickly pressing the guard button again for whatever reason. So there, Gurudine. And during this last stretch, I was so excited. Again, I hit the guard button again. I was just so excited. I was like, I'm about to beat Nyx. I can say with legitness, I defeated Nyx. You don't know how happy that made me. Beating Nyx, this son of a bitch who made my characters waste the whole month sulking. Like, they literally, I couldn't do nothing. No one wanted to do social links. No one wanted to go to Tartarus. Hell, they all didn't want to go out for food. And I thought Junpei was depressed when Chidori died. But wasted a whole month of my gameplay. Plus, that's the one flaw with P3. It has a lot of moments where there's nothing much for you to do. And, like, if you maxed out your stats, and if there are no social links available, and it's a day you can't work at a job, you just pretty much have to go through a week or a whole day with nothing to do. You, I guess you could do side quests, but again, if you can't go to Tartarus either, you just come home, go to sleep, and do that for about a week. That's how that last month pretty much was until everyone got their fire back to go to Tartarus again for one last time, so that we could reach the very top. Reaching to the top. So finishing off, I did Salvation. I didn't even need it. Well, yeah, I did. Akihiko was about to die, and Akihiko was about to die, and I wanted to cure Yukari's poison. So he has to glow up. I'm gonna hit defend. I believe I made another defense mistake again because I'm retarded. That's all it is. That's all it's ever been. So Evil Smile, he tries to hit us because we're blocking, except for me, just because I'm that gangster, I don't have to block. But because I'm blocking, I think Evil Smile missed most of the time. So now it's my turn again. I go ahead and block this time. Same with everybody else. I think I believe I was just mashing the button. So I wanted to boost back up our hit and evasion rate, even though I was putting Aegis in danger by doing this, because depending on what he'll do. So it's just Moonless Glow, he didn't do anything about it, and then Almighty Attack. Aegis takes the full force of that, but it's not really anything for her that she can't handle because she's tough. So now this time I didn't fuck up and pick defense again. So now here goes the Mega Dylone. Mega, I still can't pronounce it to the end. Fucked up on defense with her. Going with the Ayakashi Arts with Aegis. Hits 2 times for a total of 243 points of damage. Go with the Zeodyne. Nix's on its last wing. It uses Night Queen. I don't even know what that move was about. It looked like some Armageddon type shit. I just got panicked though, and then did power charge. So kinda, I was like, huh, wonder what would happen if they did that multiple times. Then Matter, Mega Dylone for the fucking win. And there we go, we slayed Nyx. Now, the fight isn't over yet, as it's gonna transition over to us, the moon coming down trying to slay us, and my character giving the ultimate sacrifice. So here is where the game pretty much ends at this point. And with this being the closing moments of the game, it's kind of fitting for it, to be honest. It kind of is. The game will end here. So yeah, like I said, the game is ending here at this final battle where you win over all the social links you maxed out, so all of them give you strength to fly up here. And then at this last moment where you were supposed to die, getting hit with a 9999 attack, with all your attacks being a futile 5% damage, but because of the power of friendship, you don't fall to your ever impending doom, like you should. And with getting with that crit, you fall to your knees, but then all your teammates back you up with, you know, again, the power of friendship. So at the end of this game, it just was a great ride all the way through, and I hope you all enjoyed, you know, seeing me and how I got through the game with the various boss battles, my tactics, and I again want to do this with P4, P1, 2, and now 5, seeing as I probably won't do a legit playthrough of that game. So with that being said, again, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next Bosses of Persona. Enjoy the rest of this.
No, he's not alone! I won't let him die!
I won't allow this world to be destroyed!
Alright, let's do this.
Time to part has finally come. Though this is our last day together, we wish each of you good health, happiness, and prosperity. On this auspicious occasion, I bid you all a fond farewell on behalf of the student body.
Next, a word from the valedictorian. From Class D, Mitsuru Kirijo.
Thank you. This last year, I accepted an important responsibility as Student Council President. When I first addressed you from this podium, I spoke to you all about seizing opportunity while you had the chance. Well, it must have been fate that intervened and gave me an important reminder of this. As many of you may know, my father unexpectedly passed away due to sudden illness. Sudden illness? Wow, that's rare. I've never heard her stumble in a speech before.
We...
Huh? Wait, wasn't I supposed to... Oh, I...
That's right. I remember now. Our promise.
I remember. Yes. Upon my father's death, I was set adrift in life. No longer will I run from the future. I will face it head-on, in memory of my father's will. I am resolved, free from doubt or hesitation. It is because I have such wonderful, such priceless friends.
Mitsuru!
We swore to each other never to lose hope, no matter what tomorrow brings.
Senpai, we remember about him and Aigis.
Yes, of course. Let's go, everyone.
Where do you think you're going? We're in the middle of a ceremony.
The wind feels so nice. This is my first time experiencing spring, but this season will eventually pass. After fighting alongside you and facing the world's end, I finally began to understand what it means to live. Thinking for yourself, not running away, accepting the inevitable. All things eventually come to an end. Every living thing will one day disappear. Only by accepting this can one discover what they truly want, what the meaning of their life will be. I understand now why I was so tormented by my lack of strength. Protecting others became more than just an order I had to obey. I wanted to do it for my own reasons. I realized this once I decided to try and prevent the fall. When I thought I might never see you again, something else became clear to me. What I wanted most. And so, I made up my mind. I decided that I would continue to protect you. I want to be your strength. I know I'm not the only one who can do this, but that's okay. My life will be worth living if it's for this reason. Thank you. You're right. What am I doing? I understand now. So I should be happy.
Hey!
Everyone! I realize now that I have friends as well. You don't have to save the world to find meaning in life. Sometimes, all you need is something simple, like someone to take care of. I'll keep on living no matter what, so that I can protect you. Thank you for everything. You're tired, aren't you? You can close your eyes. I'll always remain here by your side. The others will be here soon. Don't worry. I'll always protect you.